Business taken up on day 9 of the budget session 2022, where questions 0 are noticed, call attention, voting on demands for grants, and obituary reference. 8 questions were taken up and disposed of during question hour. The first question, raised by North Shillong MLA Adalbert Nongrum, was on the government's plans and strategies for the Central Agricultural University at Kirdemkulai, Ribhoi District. Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Minister Bante Dorlingdo informed that the government of Meghalaya is pursuing the matter of setting up of the Central Agricultural University with the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India, and the ministry has assured to examine the matter. The next question, raised by Maukayao MLA Nujorki Sunga, was on the Jawai Veterinary Hospital. Veterinary and Animal Husbandry Minister Sanbo Shulai stated that although Jawai Veterinary Hospital is equipped and has facilities and manpower to treat, conduct major and minor services, etc., the government will try and address issues of shortages of certain equipments and strengthen manpower at the hospital. The third question taken up today was on women police stations in the state. Home Minister Lakshman Rumboi informed that the state currently has 12 women inspectors and 92 women sub-inspectors. He informed that there are 11 women police stations in the state, and proposal for setting up the station in the new district, Eastern West, will be taken up by the department in due course of time. In response to the question raised by Mausanram MLA HM Shangpliang, IT and Communication Minister Hamlet Sandoling informed that the government of Meghalaya is actively pursuing setting up of mobile towers at remote areas of the state with the Department of Telecommunications, Government of India. Replying to the fifth question raised by Rangsakona MLA Zenit Sangma regarding whether the government intends to sanction any scheme to improve the riding quality of the road from Garabhadha to Betasing via Rangsakona, Deputy Chief Minister in charge PWD Roads Prastun Tensong informed that the government is examining the matter. PHE Minister Ranington Tongkhar Lingdo, in his reply to the sixth question placed by Umroy MLA George P. Lingdo, admitted that there was escalation in the cost of pipes as GI pipes depends on the market rate of raw materials. He added that if the additional cost is within the contingency provision, it will not entail additional funding, and if it exceeds, then the government has to provision it through the state plan. Chief Minister Conrad Sangma informed that 17 applicants have received approval of central government for prospecting coal mining license, and the applicants are now in the exploration stage for generating geological report. He made the statement in reply to the question placed by Nongpo MLA Meryl Bonds Aim. The last question taken up was on the implementation of the Saubhagya scheme raised by Leader of Opposition Dr. Mukul Sangma. Deputy Chief Minister in charge Power Prastun Tensong informed the House that the Independent Inquiry Committee, headed by retired Justice R.N. Mishra, constituted to inquire into the various aspects of the functioning of the MEECL, has commenced its proceedings and is preparing their report for submission before the deadline of 31st March 2022. Question R was followed by a 0R notice raised by Mausanram MLA HM Shangpliang regarding the alleged anomalies in the functioning of the Meghalaya Public Service Commission and District Service Commission. In his reply, Chief Minister Conrad Sangma stated that the government will make suggestions to the commissions to ensure fair procedures are followed and no malpractices are conducted. Nongkrem MLA Lambol Marnyang then called the attention of Chief Minister in charge Home Political Conrad Sangma to a news item regarding pillars erected by Assam found at Umshru village. In his reply, the Chief Minister stated that the DC of Kamrup Rural clarified that the pillars had nothing to do with Meghalaya-Assam boundary resolution and was erected for conducting cadastral survey for non-cadastral villages near Umshru village under mission Basundhara of the Assam government. However, he added that the DC of Ribhoi informed his counterpart that the pillars can potentially mislead and create confusion, and therefore requested the pillars be removed, following which 3 pillars were removed and assurance to remove the rest was given. The Chief Minister informed that he has personally discussed the matter via phone with the Chief Minister of Assam, Himanta Biswa Sarma, who was not aware the exercise was taking place, and assured that he will take necessary steps to stop the exercise and remove the pillars. Minister in charge Social Welfare Kerman Shila laid the annual report of the Office of the Commissioner for Persons with Disabilities for the year 2020-21. This was followed by voting on demands for grants. 20 grants in various departments were passed, and voting will resume again tomorrow, the 17th of March. The day concluded with obituary reference for late Rawal Lingdo, former Deputy Chief Minister, and Atul C. Marak, former Salsala MLA, who passed away on Sunday. Assembly Speaker Medba Lingdo, Leader of the House Conrad Sangma, Leader of Opposition Dr. Mukul Sangma, Cabinet Minister Ranington Lingdo Tongkhar, MLAs Zenit Sangma, PT Saukumi, and Ferlin Sangma shared their condolences to the families of the departed leaders. A 2-minute silence was observed in their memory.